What is grooming, and how do you know if your child or somebody you know is a victim of grooming? To put it simple, praise, photo sharing, pressure, conversation, privacy, presence, pulling away. These are the 7 P's that predators use to groom children. And in this case, a Tanya Cash, who was just 14 years old when she was kidnapped by Thomas Hose in 1996, was later returned and is now speaking to the younger population about the effects and the harmful ways of grooming. After spending a decade held captive by her middle school security guard, after he showered her with gifts and promises of a better life, Tanya Cash shares her own horrifying story now, specifically for one reason: to warn others. I want this new generation to see all the warning signs of groomings and mental control and brainwashing. Because the truth is that grooming hasn't changed. Stockholm Syndrome, brainwashing, and mind control hasn't changed. Cash said her captor displayed all the warning signs of grooming, which she described as being super nice to her at school, showering her with jewelry, money for cigarettes, and showing favoritism to her by allowing her to slide when she attempted to skip class. When Hose learned of Cash's unstable home life after her parents' divorce, her thoughts about wanting to run away, and so, after gaining her trust, he preyed on her vulnerabilities and convinced her to move in with him, with the promise for a better life. We're in a different era, but that stuff hasn't changed on how they groom you and how they lure you in, and mentally, how they have that hold on you, Cash said. In 2007, Hose pled guilty to statutory SA, involuntary deviant SI, indecent assault and endangering the welfare of children, corruption of a minor, interference with custody of children, and aggravated assault. After serving 15 years in prison, Hose was released in 2022. Ew. Sir, wherever you are, I hope you step on a rusty Lego. 20 years after escaping her nightmare, Cash has teamed up with Elizabeth Smart, if you know, you know, another kidnapping survivor, to share her story in a new Lifetime movie, The Girl Locked Upstairs, the Tanya Cash story. If you were interested in hearing more about this case and you have Netflix, definitely go give it a look-see and tell me what you think.